All right, guys, today we're going to take a drive in the 2023 BMW 330i. Now, this one does have the M Sport package, the high gloss black exterior content, alpine white exterior, the 791 bicolor wheels, the standard brakes for it, high gloss black window surround, new rear diffuser. So this is the facelift for BMW and the 3 Series. Let's take a look in the trunk area. Lots of space to get your groceries. 2 releases there for the back seats in the 60/40 split. Let's get that dealer plate on there. Big shout out to Parkview BMW. If you guys are in the Toronto marketplace and you need a BMW, come visit Parkview BMW and me. Reach out to me at my email down below. Interior, we have the black Santa interior. Let's take a hop in here so you can see what the legroom is. So I'm about 6 foot. I've got plenty of room here. The driver's cockpit is set up for me. We've got rear climate control, 2 USB-C ports, and a pretty big sunroof up there. Coming into the driver's side, get a look at the driver's cockpit. So the black Santa sport seats. We got the aluminum M pedals, the M door sill. Got the M Sport steering wheel and the big upgrade for 2023, the BMW curved display screen with iDrive 8 system. All right, let's get on the road with this new transmission toggle that we just go boop and we're in drive. We're gonna hop out on the road. We're gonna do city driving, we're gonna do highway driving. I'm gonna walk through BMW's iDrive 8 infotainment system for you guys, so you guys are very, very well equipped when purchasing a 330i. So big shout out to Parkview BMW. Feel free to reach out to me at my email down below. Let's get on the road. Starting off in comfort mode here. Good acceleration. You can hear that turbo spool. We're gonna close the windows there. Got our big sunroof. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna head out to the highway. We're gonna get a good feel for this vehicle so that you know what it's like when you're looking to purchase one. Let's take you through the infotainment system a little bit here. iDrive 8 system. Push this button, you get your main menu. You can sort between infotainment apps for Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, your navigation, your satellite radio, You can sort through vehicle apps. So we have BMW Driver ID. It's touchscreen or through the iDrive controller down here. Now when I'm driving, you know, reaching forward, you gotta reach forward. Now that's no good. So we're gonna use the iDrive controller. BMW display or BMW driver IDs. These are the best things ever. You can have your driver profile set up so that all of your settings are going to save to that driver profile. Somebody else gets in the car, their driver profile activates, and all of their settings are. So no longer is it, oh, you have 1 and 2 memory seats. No, you have 2 per driver profile, and everything, the mirror positioning, the seat positioning, the gauge cluster display, the driving habits, the climate control, the safety systems, all is under the driver profile. You have mobile devices when you're trying to connect in with your mobile device, personal assistant. So we can say, BMW, navigate me to Parkview BMW. There we go. Click there. And we're navigating over back to Parkview BMW here in Toronto.
Let's go. Turn left.
I'm gonna take those spoken instructions off. Now, one thing that I do want to hop into right away, get into there, is displays. Displays will allow you to configure, if you have the head-up display, you can configure the content that you see here. But I just want to activate the converted speed. So anybody in America who's watching can see the miles per hour now showing up on the gauge cluster. This gauge cluster is also customizable. We can choose the content that we see here, like say we want the speed right in the center, or we want to have it on the map, or we want the G-force meter. You can choose that. When you're in comfort, you can also choose the layout. So we have 3 different layers to choose from in comfort. Now, when you go into sport, you're gonna have this layout no matter what. And when you're in eco, you're always gonna have this layout. So comfort is the only one that lets you go in and adjust those layouts. Sorry about that. A little sneezy up in here. Good thing you guys aren't in the car with me. Woo. That's the benefits of a virtual test drive that you're experiencing. So coming back to the iDrive 8 system, after personal assistant, you have live vehicle. Now this adaptive content will change, say when you're in sport mode. Now we have the sport gauges. And sport mode rips. And it sounds amazing while it's doing it. So these are the sport gauges. So when we step on the pedal, you can see the horsepower, you can see the torque. And if we go back, we have system settings. So time, date, voice control, automatic time zone setting. If you go into a different time zone, it'll rechange the time for you in the car. Interior lighting. So as long as you have the essential package, you're gonna have ambient lighting. You're gonna have all these colors to choose from. Ambient lighting up along here. You'd be able to see it more if it was nighttime, but yeah. All right, we're gonna get onto the highway. We're gonna do a full acceleration here. Gonna slow it down because there's nobody behind me. All right, and here we go. Not bad for 4-cylinder turbo. Love that sport handling of the 3 Series. Such a fun car. Perfect size sedan. It's really fun. Now there is an option. If you order one of these from the factory, you can add in the advanced driver's assistance package. This car doesn't have it, but what that means is when you turn on the cruise control, it will radar sensor that car in front of you. So if it's very important for you to have that radar sensor, make sure you get the advanced driver's assistance package, and you'll also get the traffic jam assistance. So if you're in something like this and below 60, you turn it on and it'll actually be hands-free up to 60 kilometers per hour. So when you're in this really terrible stop and go traffic, not only will it handle gas and brake, it'll also keep you centered in your lane. Another Excel here. If you feel like the 330i isn't enough power, we're not accelerating fast enough for what you like, consider the M340i. That is a car that you need to get if you need more horsepower. This one's about 255 horsepower. The M340 that BMW offers is 382 horsepower. Absolute phenomenal amount of power in that M340. But if you want fuel efficiency, you don't need all that power, you just want a great drive, yeah, this 330 is going to nail that for you. So let's finish off with the infotainment system that we were talking about. So we went through the interior lighting. There's also a owner's manual. There's a digital owner's manual in the car. So if you need anything, you can just do a keyword search and find out what you need to know. The climate control menu is the same thing here. BMW no longer offers physical climate control buttons down in this area. There's a few left over for your volume, your hazards, and your defrost, but majority of the climate control is put into the screen here. Max AC, your fan temp, your heated seats. Now, generally, you don't really need to come in here too much, really. Like once you put it on automatic program and you're in your main menu, you just adjust the temperature that you want and the car will automatically do everything to get down or get up to that temperature. Really, the only time you come into the climate menu is to activate your heated seats. It's really all you need to do. Heated steering wheel is still on the steering wheel over here. So really the only time you need to come in here is either max AC or the ventilated seats. Now I will say the max AC button used to be so convenient. Hot day, you get in, you click the button, it's max AC. Now, watch this. We'll turn off the car. Let's start the car. I didn't fully shut off the car. So what will happen is normally there'll be a thing that says, do not let the system distract you while you're driving. Hit OK. And then you got to hit climate menu. And then you got to hit AC. So it's 3 times as long to get the max AC button on than it used to be. That's my only downfall on this that I have. Oh, I got put into drive. Man, I love how this thing sounds in sport mode. And part of that is part of the iconic sound. So we can turn that sport sound off. Now it's a lot more quiet, but that's a lot of fun in there. We also have driving assistance, so safety and systems, pre-collision, lane departure warning, steering intervention, blind spot monitoring, fatigue alert, speed warning. All of this stuff can be customized to your preference, and you can even turn all the systems off if you don't want them. Parking and maneuvering, driving, speed limit assistance, vibrations on the steering wheel, all of that can be adjusted versus this driver's assistance. Now let's go back, displays, we are already in displays, doors and windows. We can do comfort access proximity locking. So it'll automatically lock when we walk away from the car and automatically unlock when we walk away to the car. How cool is that? You can also do a digital key. You can activate a digital key in your cell phone. So your cell phone can be your key fob if you wanted it to be. Exterior lightings and then vehicle status. So that's pretty much everything with all of your menus. When you're at your very main menu here, you can configure these tiles. You can also configure these tiles by clicking and dragging. The main menu, you can click and drag these, have it set up as you want. And then you also have a couple on the left side here for quick access to your media, your phone, and your navigation. You also have all of those quick access menu buttons down here on your iDrive controller. We have automatic brake hold right now, so I'm not even on the brakes. Toggle this up. Wireless device charging tray can be added, and 2 cup holders, USB-C port, USB-C port here, and like I mentioned before, we have the 2 USB-C ports in the back. All right, so that is pretty much everything that I've got for my virtual test drive on the 2023 330i. Now, if you guys are in the Toronto marketplace, feel free to reach out to me at my email down below and help you guys out. Come out to Parkview BMW if you're interested in a BMW. Please smash the like button, help me out with YouTube's algorithm. Consider subscribing to the channel for future vehicle content from the Auto Hub. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you on the next video.